And Jin going to be picked up into it. I believe we saw this yesterday, although I don't like it. Jin Bard, though, it is a tale as old as time.
Really
Lahen's going to pick it up.
Prefer the Bard ban to the Nautilus ban, especially if they're going to play a Caitlyn lane here with all the great follow-up they have with this Nongshim lineup here to the Tempered Fate.
I want to see what Peter's going to do. Maybe they have an answer, a response. It's just Nico. And he is a fantastic Nico player. We know that that is, you know, how they got to the World Final in 2025 was largely because Peter was so good at this champ. Oh, look at Doctor charging that headshot and lands his first Peacemaker. Beautifully done. I don't feel like the Jin is necessarily the answer to the Caitlyn. I know a lot of people have been picking this up, and it's been doing okay in lane. Unfortunately, after everything's said and done, you're still Jin. I've got to stop with the Jin hate.
Well, I was on it super hard yesterday.
Yeah.
Sure you know. But like, it wasn't even about the Jin as much as like they lost, and then I kept saying, well, Guma can't do anything here because he's playing Jin, but
yeah.
Duckdom may be in trouble.
Yeah, Magical Journey to come on through here. There's the flash, gets the stun, the knock up as well from Sponge. The barrier was there, but Duckdom is still dead. First blood goes to the Bard. They use everything for it, but they get everything in response. Would have been a difficult moment there for the Bard, but Pyosik looking to come down and punish Taeun because he doesn't have flash. Pyosik does. I think it's likely that Taeun is just dead here. Thankfully, Lahens does make it out, but I just don't know whether we're going to see Jin alive. And there it is. Pyosik just takes one turret shot, and then he's able to go back home. Speaking of going home, Spot, come on, guys.
It was Riot's dream when they, made summoner spells. They're like, maybe everyone won't take flash all the time. Unfortunately here for Duckdom, his flash angle there with the Cosmic Binding is just not going to save him.
That would have been a kill without the flash, so really nicely done from Clozer, who is looking aggressive once again. Pyosik making his way in, no flash on Scout, no Emperor's Divide either, as the chains will connect, and over the wall goes the Pantheon, and Scout will be going down. That's Clozer grabbing his first of the game, and the DN Supers off to a brilliant start, as now Kingen just kind of on the other side of the rift.
Have really good team fighting, so I just want to avoid falling too far behind, as Kingen is falling behind himself.
Yeah, man, he's really having to deal with a lot of goalie walls here as Dudu gets booped back and says, nope, I'm not flashing after you. Does have first item completion here for Clozer as well.
Pyosik has ult, so this could be a bit of a counter gank here if they commit.
Looks like the opportunity is Dudu is going to miss the morning mist. There's the go button pushed by DNS as the flash comes out from King, and Sponge still trying to make his way over as Dudu is in a bit of trouble. Pyosik taking matters into his own hands. There's the flash forward from Dudu, and now Sponge finds himself inside his own Cataclysm. The avoidance from Dudu, just gorgeous.
They're able to suss this out. He goes in early, and Kingen flashes, but Pantheon just does so much damage. Duckdom avoids the Tempered Fate.
And avoids, that's his own trap, but he also gets out of the way, as now Duckdom down very, very low. Pop Blossom connects, and Lahens was tanking up the turret. The last shot was already in the air. And unfortunately, the flash does not help him out of that one. It's a disaster for Nongshim on both sides of the rift. Q, though, like the fact that Dudu avoids it was a huge deal. I think otherwise they go 1 for 1. Or maybe they go 1 for 2 and he has to stick around for a little bit longer. It's Clozer!
I do think that if they can secure the Herald here in 90 seconds with a really good play from Scout, you know, big Emperor. Okay, well.
Lahen's going to have to... He does manage to Captain Jack himself there, but Pyosik just smites him down.
You know, threaten mid. And Kingen is in trouble.
Yeah, Pyosik gonna come and just do it all again. No flash available. Kingen is just dead. Dudu on the board now as well. 2-0-0 on the... Managed to get there sooner than he otherwise would have wanted to. Like, they're gonna need 5 people to try and take down this guy in a side lane. As at least they do manage to lock down Peter here. And he is not going anywhere. It's a very, very dead Nico. They give the kill over to Taeun. That is good news. Who are you? I do too. Weepix every morning. It's the best. Okay, Scout now just taking so much damage from Clozer. He lands the chains, and there is Pyosik with the stun to lock down the kill. He'll tank up the turret there comfortably at the same time, and...
True. Good news is Taeun is still ahead on Jhin.
Yep, there we go. And he's managing to lock down Pyosik here as well, who does get a bit of a stun onto Sponge. The Aegis is there as well, as, okay, Clozer just gets in to die, but there's the Pop Blossom to take down Taeun. Peter now in a bit of trouble as well as they look to try and turn it onto Duckdom, who does have the barrier. There's the Cataclysm. They both flash away, but it's Duckdom that goes down, and Nongshim
Bro.
Yep, and you can see Dudu trying to make his way around. He's going to take the long way.
Clozer.
Yeah, Clozer could be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Tempered Fate. It's only onto the LeBlanc, but Pyosik going to start off this fight onto Sponge. In the meantime, Dudu fighting against King, and there's the Pop Blossom as well from Peter. They do just get themselves out of the way, but it looks like Nongshim have been pressured out, and it should be the soul point going over to DNS unless Sponge can get some sort of crazy steal. It's not going to happen. Doesn't even go for it.
Taeun.
And now Taeun, buddy, what are we doing? Why are we here?
He's trying to sneak out. He got found. He is going to run away for a minute, so that's kind of annoying.
He is. It's taking him a while, but finally the double distortion does come in. Mimic comes back off cooldown, and Clozer
2,000 gold behind, which is kind of ironic. Dudu.
Yeah, Taeun going to come on over here as Lahens holds him in position. Kingen diving on top. It's going to take a bit of killing to take down Dudu, but they should be able to do it. There's the heal. And Kingen will survive. Midwave is just going to be dealt with as DNS looking to get vision back around this Baron that was removed. Clozer should just be able to take him down here, though. Never mind. Sponge was over the top. Spear not going to connect. There's the flash. And Clozer is able to lock it down. It's a solo kill in the end, actually, even though everyone was around here. There's the Pop Blossom onto the Wolves. Those Wolves never saw it coming.
No, they kind of, I don't know, maybe they did. King's going to look for a trade back.
Yeah, and Clozer is going to pop back and just get killed by Sponge. Down he goes, 1,000 gold to the Jarvan. And he is feeling absolutely fine. Level 16 to the level 15 of Kingen as well. As Clozer looking to try and jump on top of Lahens once again. Doesn't land the chains.
It's very difficult for Nongshim to actually close this gap. Taeun's ult is back available.
And they can pull this one out as well as Flag and Drag from Sponge.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, God, he really loves the north part of the river. That's what he's been doing. The curtains have been called now as he misses the first one and then cancels it. There's a Pop Blossom, connects onto only one, and that is going to be the Infernal Soul over to DNS. It's a kill for Pyosik as well. As the Cataclysm falls down, they did lose Peter, but they'll take that trade any day of the week. We're now at Elder Flip territory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's only 3 minutes away.
Oh, Duckdom, yeah, possibly caught out here as Peter. I don't think he wants to save this one. It's the last shot. Will take him down. Taeun locks up the Caitlyn. Pyosik also looking for an angle, but I don't know about this one as Taeun very close to death. but is going to have the rest of his team there to save him. Dudu now with a big old shield is just trying to do what he can. And
this could be Baron.
Yeah, walking over wards, but Nongshim, I don't think they really care about the Pantheon. They want to take this Baron. Although they are wanting to take him down first, and they should be able to get the GA. There it is. Clozer dashing on top as Sponge in a bit of trouble, but he gets snared. There's Pyosik trying to do what he can, but it's Taeyeon that locks him down, and this should be Baron over to Nongshim.
I told you they were going to maybe potentially come back in this game, like, you know, 20 minutes ago.
Anything's throwable, Wolf, as we just found out. Ooh, cute little ward actually over to the side. There's the flash from Clozer, dash cannon, and that's going to lock down King, and he is going to be... is that helping? I don't know.
Especially because Taeyeon's been able to push this all the way to the inhibitor turret.
Yeah, it is a sacrifice here for DNS though, as there is a stun onto Scout. He takes a lot of damage. The Morning Mist will connect as Sponge makes his way out. The curtains have been called, but there is not a whole lot of vision.
Scout's got to TP in as fast as he can. He is going to back. He'll be trading places with King in here for just a moment. The traps are set though, and so DNS do get that prio. The setup is theirs. Sponge is on a bit of a flank angle, and he needs to find said flank as Dudu is the one who's caught.
Dudu is actually going to be taken down extraordinarily low, and he's taken out. Kingen going to lock up that kill. There's the Pop Blossom onto Scout, but the Tempered Fate going to be there to keep him alive. And Taeyeon's able to take down Peter. That's a great stasis there from Scout as well, as it's just a double. Taeyeon's popping off, and maybe I'm eating my words. Maybe Jin actually is a good champion.
Is he just going to get away?
I guess so. I guess they're just going to go and win the game.
Taeyeon's like, I want to get... Where is he? Gets away with it, but I think he's just going to watch his Nexus explode as the rest of the team is pushing through. Baron has expired.
So
don't need an Elder buff.
Can the Grand Starfall actually kill the minions? That's the question, as Pyosik wanted to take down the Hens, but it's not quite going to work, and this Siege minion is up and available. Peter making his way in, seeing whether he can do anything about this, but another wave is going to join them, and Nongshim, I think, should be able to take down these Nexus turrets and win the game. They were losing the entire time, but then DNS